Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Okay, I Muhammad Muasaiman bin Zahazul Nizam will do a presentation for our from the group 12. Okay, this project for microprocessor and microcontroller. Okay, first of all, thanks to the Dr. Muhammad Syamian bin Zainal and Dr. Aimi Syamimi binti Abdul Ghaffar and also TS Hazli bin Roslan. Okay, next I will introduce my group members. Okay, first of all, one Siti Zulaika binti Wan Muhammad Zulkifli. Next is Ahmad Fikri bin Abdurrahman Siddiq. And third, Marilyn Bangi anak Abel. And lastly, Muhammad Musaiman bin Zahazul Nizam. Okay, now I will explain the flowchart of project for the main program. Okay, first of all, we start on the start. In the port initialization, we set the port B RB0 to RB1 as the output and port B RB2 to RB7 as the input. So also we set the port A, port C and port D as the output. So next go flow to the clear port A, port C and port D. We set the counter 3. And we print the number 1 at the port C and number 2 at port D as our number of the group project. Next, we set the GIE is equal to 1 and set the RBIE equal to 1 also. In the A, what is the mean of A is column 1. So in the column 1, initialize port B equal to 0 and next RB2 equal is 1. If equal to 1, we set the W register equal to 1. If not, we flow to the set the W register. So in the status Z equal 1, if 1, we go to C. C is row 2 column 1. Is not, we go to B, the display 1. Okay, in the B display 1, we print 3 at the port C. After that, set the delay and print 7 at port D and also to delay. Okay, next in the C, row 2 column 1, we set the RB3 is equal 1. We set the W register equal 1. Next, when the status Z, no, we go flow to the E. E is mean the column 2. If yes, we go to print the number 7 at port C and delay. Next, we go through the program. Okay, next in D, what is mean D is the continuous of display 3. So in the display 3, we print the number 6 at the port C. Also go through the delay. After that, we go through the print number C also at the port D. So also the delay. And next, we print the number 5 at the port C and go through to the delay and print number 8 at the port D. Also set the delay at E. What is main E? E is column 2. So after that, we enter the column 2. So in the column 2, we initialize a port B equal to 1. We set the RB2 equal to 0. If yes, we go through the status Z equal 1 or not. We set the W register equal 1. Okay, when the status Z1 is no, go through to the F. F is main row 2 column 2. Is no, we print 1 at the port C. So next we continue the display of 2. G is continue of the display of 2. So in G, in display 2, delay, we print 9 at the port D. Also delay, we print 0 at port C. And next is delay, and we print the 7 at port D and also delay. And after that, we go through the E. E is mean a column 2. So F is row 2, column 2. We set the RB3 is 0. So set the register equal 1. After that, status Z equal 1. And in the status Z equal 1, we print the number 8 at port C. If no, we go to the A. A is mean go back to the column 1. So after that, print 8 at port C, go through a delay, and print 5 at port D, go through a delay, and print 6 at port C, go through the delay, and print 9 at the port D, go through the delay, and print 7 at port D, go through the delay. And also to the H. H is the continue of the display 4. So we go to the display 4, print 7 at port C, and go to the delay, and print 3 at port D, also to the delay. Okay, that's all for the main program. Next is the ISR, interrupt service routine. My friend will explain.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Ahmad Fikri bin Anwar Maside. So today I want to present about coding. I'm from group 12. So as we can see here from the ISR, the program is in the normal condition. After we press the button which is RB7 connected with it, the LED D1 and D2 will turn on and blinking. After that, the program will delay about a few seconds, and it will turn on again. And after that, the program will delay about a few seconds. After delay, if nothing wrong, it will be reset to the counter. After a meanwhile, if you press the button at the R, when the RB, which is a button at the R5 press, the LED at the D2 and D3 will be turned on and blinking. The program will be delayed about a few seconds, and after that, a few seconds, and after that, the LED will become turned on again. And after the program will delay, and after that, the program will delay again. And as usual, if there nothing happen with the program, it will become counter and reset. When we press the RB5, which is at the button at the R6, the LED D0 and D2 will be turned on and blinking. After it blinking, the program will delay about a few seconds, and the LED will turn on again. After finish blinking, the program will delay in about a few seconds. At the same time, when we press the RB and the RB5, press again, it will be turned on the LED D0 and D1. As usual, after it's finished blinking, the program will be delayed and turn on all LED again, and the program will delay again. And if nothing wrong, the program will be counter and reset. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. So my name is Wednesday Zulaika. So I'm going to continue and show you guys about the simulation demo. So this is the circuit. So when we play the simulation, before any button is pressed, port C will display a number 1 and then the port D will display a number 2. It is because that for our starting condition 7 segment display, our first instruction code is MOVLW1, which means that we put the value number 1 follows directly into the W register. And then the second instruction code, which is the MOVWF port C, which means that we move the data bits from W register to flag register F, and it will display a number 1 at the port C. Same goes with the port D, which is the number 2. Our first instruction code is MOVLW2, which means that we put the value number 2 follows directly into the W register. And then the second instruction code, which is the MOVWF port D, which means that we move the data bits from W register to flag register F, and it will display a number 2 at the port D. So when we press the button number 1, it will show you guys a number 3 and 7. The number 3 at the port C and number 7 at the port D. So, as I said before, the code instruction under display 1 is the same as the instruction before this, which is our first instruction code is MOVLW3, which means that we put the value number 3 follows directly into the W register. And the second instruction code, which is the MOVWF port C, which means that we move the data bits from W register to flag register F, and it will display a number 3 at the port C. So before we moving on to the port D, we have the next instruction that call delay, which means that before the instruction at the port D, the number will have some delay like for a second, and then it will continue with instruction MOVLW7. So when we press button number 1, it will show you guys one set of 2 digits number. And then for the button number 2, it will show you guys two set of 2 digits number, which is the number 1 and 9, 0 and 7. And when we press the button number 3, it will show you guys 3 sets of 2 digits number, which is the number 74, 66 and 58. And last but not least, for the button number 4, when we press the button, it will show you guys 4 sets of 2 digits number, which is the number 85, 69, 47, and 73. So next, my friend will discuss about how the LEDs works. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Bami Anaibo with matrix number AN190066. So I'm going to show you the circuit simulation for the ISR, which is interrupt service routine. So this is our circuit, and this is our coding for the circuit. If RB3 is pressed, LED D1 and D2 will be switched off, and it blinks, then it turn on again. If we press RB5, D2 and D3 will switch off and then blinks and then turns to it and return to its initial condition. When we press R6, LED D0 and D3 will be switched off and then it will blink, then all of the LEDs will be switched on again. And last, when we press R7, the LED D0 and D1 will switch off and then blinks, then it will return to the initial condition again. That's it from me. Thank you.